Fontaine is a drug dealer who lives in an unusual-looking neighborhood. The man mourns the passing of his younger brother. Fontaine visits his customer, Slick Charles, a pimp who owes Fontaine some money. Fontaine also meets Yo-Yo, one of Slick's workers. Fontaine gets the money from Slick, but is then killed by a rival drug dealer named Isaac. The next day, Slick and Yo-Yo are shocked when the alive Fontaine appears to get his money. Confused Fontaine doesn't remember last night's events. The man suddenly remembers when a wounded man was kidnapped by a vehicle, which is now parked outside of a house. In the house, Fontaine, Slick and Yo-Yo discover an elevator leading to a hidden underground laboratory. Inside, a man tells the group that the operation has gone widespread. Slick and Yo-Yo snort an unknown white substance. They laugh out loud and by accident kill the scientist. Before they go, the group discover Fontaine lying on a table. At a restaurant, people begin laughing simultaneously. Slick realizes that the food contains the same mysterious white substance that they consumed previously. The restaurant worker looks very similar to the scientist Slick murdered. Yo-Yo discovers that the entirety of their neighborhood is being surveilled and recorded. Fontaine's body helps the trio to discover a local black church, where the churchgoers sing disturbing songs. In that church, the trio discover a lab with clones of Fontaine and Slick. The clones can be controlled through certain trigger words and items like the chicken in the restaurant. The group finds an exit, which is connected to a strip club. The DJ brainwashes the people with music, forcing the club-goers to pursue the trio until a man named Nixon stops them. Nixon reveals that scientists like him want to achieve peace in the country by conducting experiments in poor neighborhoods. Slick and Fontaine are clones themselves, and Nixon threatens to use a deadly trigger word on them if they do not stop their inquiry. The next day, Fontaine discovers that his mom, whom he had never actually seen, was just a voice on a tape recorder. Yo-Yo's identity accidentally exposed and the girl is kidnapped by Nixon. Fontaine fakes his death, sneaks into the lab and lets Isaac and Slick storm the lab. Fontaine is overpowered by his clone and is taken to an older version of himself, revealed to be the real Fontaine. Fontaine explains that he is helping scientists to achieve peace by whitewashing black people into white people because of the killing of Fontaine's brother, which prompted him to begin making the clones. The real Fontaine is murdered when Fontaine uses the trigger word on another clone, shooting him. The clones are now free. The group decide to go to Memphis. A man named Tyrone watches as one of Fontaine's clones appears on television, realizing that he himself is a clone.